that. So now that you've had all your questions answered, you need to know, what do I do next?
You are ready to go. So we have here our digital artist, could be Curtis Blues or maybe not. He has
a French Curtis Blues.
Yes, he's French.
Okay.
He's going to a Young Audiences info session. So you can check out our website and see when those are happening.
We highly recommend that you attend those. You'll have a chance to meet not only some of our staff, but also some of our artists. You can ask all of your questions at that time, and you should be able to walk out of there knowing everything that you could ever possibly want to know, both from the perspective of the staff, but also the artist's perspective as well.
And if I could just put in a plug for our tours, so maybe an info session's not coming up soon, but we have tours, Young Audiences Brightside tours, every month. So you might want to check with our staff and call in and find out when is the next Brightside tours. They're open to anyone in the community. You find out about our organization and you meet an artist there, and it's a great way to start to get connected and learn more about Young Audiences.
Yeah, highly recommend that every artist come through a tour. And the tour dates are also on our website. They're updated every month. If you just go to Get Involved, and underneath that heading, you'll see the On the Brightside tour. So go to that page, find out the date. You can RSVP if you want, or just show up. RSVP is better though, just so we know you're coming. And
there's always snacks.
There's always snacks, and if you come to the ones after 5, there's also wine.
Always
so,
wine.
You know, that makes it better. So once you've come to the info session and you've had all of your questions answered, the next step is to go ahead and work on your application. The application is available on our website. It's on this same page that you're probably watching this video right now. You can download that and get working on it. And we accept applications on a rolling basis. So once you've completed that, you can go ahead and submit it. I would definitely say, don't just randomly submit an application if you haven't come to a tour, or you haven't come to the info session. Really appreciate it if you would do at least one of those two, if not both. Just so we can also make sure that you're on the right track, we can provide assistance, we can help you, and then it's not just a random paper application that we receive via email or in the mail.
Because this application is your first step to getting to the audition process. We do not accept every application we receive, and it is a competitive process. So you want to make sure you have as much information as possible included in that application and you're ready to go. The application is online, and you can always contact us if you have any issues with the online application.
So, once you do your application, generally about 2 times per year, we will move certain people through the application process onto the audition process. And that involves a committee made up of current artists, both on and off of the Young Audiences roster, as well as our staff and other stakeholders. So generally twice per year they will go through these and make determinations as to whether we would like to bring certain artists in for the in-person audition.
And now the auditions. We will schedule those twice a year, and we will contact you once we have your application. If you've gone through the committee and gotten approved, then we will schedule your audition. We will have a live audience for you to audition in front of, including our committee, and we want to see how you do. And as we said in the past, this should not be your first rodeo. You should have this as a polished performance that's ready to go into the school, 45-minute performance. We will obviously connect you with an audience that is what you have selected for your performance. We're going to look to see if you're looking for elementary or high school, and we will give that audience actually a chance to provide feedback, the teachers and the students, as well as our committee.
There may be a chance at some point, depending on the time of year, where we might ask you to do an initial audition that's just for the committee and the staff and not a live audience. But eventually we'll make sure that all new artists are going to be performing in front of a grade level appropriate audience, so that we can make sure to get that feedback as well. Just want to remind people, this should not be your first rodeo. We said it before. Please don't come and wing it on your first try, because we've seen it all, and we'll know that you're winging it. And we don't want to have students, sit through that. So once you're through that process and you've been approved, then we get just to the final step of getting all the paperwork in order, doing contracts. For assemblies, of course, we'll be talking about the pricing for your assembly, how much you'll be getting paid. All of that stuff will be written out in our contract, and you will be approved. Then we move into the marketing phase.
Yes. Actually, one thing we did add is that we need your teacher guide information. So this is bios, photos, info. We will ask for specific information. We do create a teacher guide for every single assembly performance to go into the schools. It's one of the things that makes us competitive and the teachers really love and use before you arrive to help prepare the students. So we actually have made that a stipulation that we will not finalize the contract until that information is submitted.
And we've got a team that will help you with that. You don't have to do that on your own, but obviously it will require your input as it is your program. And then we'll finalize it with you just the liability insurance, make sure you've got the information on how to get that in place and how to get those documents to us, and any other contractual legal type stuff that we need to go into, but we've mostly talked about all of those things at this
Except
point.
for background checks.
Background checks, yes.
Super fun background checks.
All of our artists will have to go through a fingerprinting process and background check process. We will pay for that for our artists, and it's not very painful. But that is something that we'll have to have you do, and we'll give you all that information when the time comes.
It's something required by all the school systems in Maryland. And once you're in, then you are part of the Young Audiences family. You'll be on our website. You'll be in our resource guide that goes out to every school in the state. You will be eligible for our Young Audiences grants through the fundraising that we do. And you are part of the family. We have annual meetings. We have annual get-togethers and parties. And we just are a whole community of support for teaching artists across the state. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Woo! So, maybe you've just watched this video and you realize, wow, this is a lot. I don't feel like I have enough experience. I don't have, I haven't thought through my program yet. I just don't really know where to start. There's something for you too.
Yes. So maybe you are not ready, but you want to be ready. You should come to our Teaching Artists Institute. So go back to the YAMD page and go to programs and click down to where it says the Teaching Artists Institute, and we have a full fabulous support system and training program for artists who want to develop their programs and want to work in schools but they're not sure where to start. We can help you with that as well. So this is the end. And we hope that you will join our mission to help transform education and bring innovative education through arts and arts integration into the schools.
Thanks for watching. We hope to see you soon at one of the tours or one of the artist info sessions, or just reach out to us directly if you have any questions. Thanks.
Thank you. You've heard Peruvian.
Thank you for listening to Pat and Curtis's Comedy Extravaganza Podcast Extravaganza.